What is up? SDM here, and we are streaming. So Jeremy Foster currently is a little bit busy. He cannot be our cameraman for right now. So we've improvised, as the SDM crew is good at doing. So here we are, practicing for Call of Duty Black Ops Speedrun again, you know? A chill live stream, really. So, again, we got the best control scheme for it, the number pad. And let's see if I can reposition myself to make this work a little better for me. Alright, oh. Alright, boys. So, here we go. We're gonna get the track phone going. So we're gonna go sound off, because it doesn't matter. Quality's broken here. Or the phone sounds broken. And here we go. So, here we are. We gotta go. Alright, there's going to be a bit of dialogue here to skip through. Alright, so our best option here, considering we can run and gun, however we can't do it diagonally, we're going to go like this. We can't actually run and gun diagonal in this game, but we can do it up and down. We can face diagonal, but you see how I'm running diagonal like that? Can't actually run and gun like that, unfortunately. Okay. So here we go. We kind of try to get diagonal runs because they do help sometimes, but it's a tricky process, you see, because you're not exactly sure when the diagonal run will work out the best for you. And of course, I did lose a bit of time there because I could have run and gun there, but I did lose a little time because of that. However, we aren't officially going for it quite yet. What the fuck is happening? Okay, we failed the mission because this game does have some wonky physics sometimes. So, I'm gonna retry. We're gonna go ahead, skip past this again. Let me try to... Here we are. Make this look a little better for you guys. Skip this useless guy's instructions. We don't need him. We don't like this guy. We don't need him. Fire! Alright, so we do have him dead right now, so I'm going to try to run a little bit closer to the bottom of the screen on this part. Again, because that helps out with the run. We don't actually need the hiding place here. You just run up to this guy and kill him. So, here we are. We're going to run upward now. Oh, fuck. You know, there is actually a trick here where you can fucking get killed because your controls suck ass. No, there is a trick here where you can kill that guy before the dialogue, and sometimes it's actually pretty good, but it's really debated in the community whether that saves enough time, you know? I personally don't use it that much. Oh, fuck off. Alright, so we're gonna retry. And let's go play. Alright. So. Here we are. And we're gonna skip this guy. Log. Here we are. Oh, that's a good run and gun. That was a good run and gun. That was a solid run and gun. Okay, we're gonna go down here. As you can aiming at him. So we're gonna actually kill him before the cutscene starts. Unfortunately, we did not get the kill in, but that's alright. So, I'm gonna run across the lake. Remember, these two are here, and we can actually throw a bomb at them, but I'm not gonna use that quite yet. It's a good tactic sometimes, but the way I have my setup right now, the bomb is very hard to use. What the fuck? Okay. That's okay, I don't want to fire anyway. What buttons am I pressing that are leading to this Oh, okay, I realize how the control scheme works now, okay. Alright. Well, I learned that if you press the diagonal, like the 1, 3, 8, and 9, you can actually just go diagonal. You don't need to press the directions at the same time. Hey, you know what? I learn more about this run every time I do it. So we're actually gonna... This is a good speedrunning trick. It helps you kill these guys faster. Oh, and he is gonna fucking fire at me. Which, truth be told, I saw that happening. So here we go. And here's actually a good strategy, right? You can actually just completely skip that trapdoor guy if you go sideways here. You don't even need to fight the trapdoor. Honestly, you can skip most of these people. See, like, I survived the mission. And we're gonna go on to the next one. I'm only killing the I've decided that I'm really only gonna kill the necessary folks. This guy I'll probably kill, because in order to let me kill this guy, those two were definite roadblocks. Now this is a good part of the run. So you got your boys behind you, backing you up. Helps you kill this guy pretty easy. This is always a good part of the run. Now you probably don't actually have to kill that guy, but this one it's going to trigger both of them, and you just try to kind of run for it. Which is kind of hard since when you're being... the directionals on this game aren't actually that best, but I forgive it because it's a really good game. So, we're going to run into the village. We'll get that kill. Like that. See, those are landmines, so you want to try to avoid them for the run. Okay. So, we failed the mission, but... So, those are some tips, at least for the first mission that you just saw. So, yeah. And of course, you do have... Now, let's check out this game a little. So, like I was saying before, you can actually move diagonal with these keys, like the 1, the 3, the 7, and the 9. However, you know, you got your basic 2 up, 4 left, 6 right, and 8 down. This is your grenade key. This is your fire key.
Is that the real SDM?
Yo, is that the real Jeremy Foster? I got no idea what these keys do. Okay, so we're gonna go look at the settings, of course. Let's see what the settings are. Those are some really good settings, not gonna lie, I like them. So we're gonna go to instructions. The keys, yeah, keep you moving, whatever, dude. Firing, grenades. That's really...
Dude, I don't know what time Dunkin' Donuts SDM works tomorrow.
So yeah, none of these tips here really help speedrunning at all. It's kind of gay. Here's the about. So we actually have, okay, here's my game that I run for this run. I run Call of Duty Black Ops Mobile. So you know, as you already know, you're well aware. I run Black Ops Mobile version 1. Hang on a moment. Hang on, quick road. Fuck off. Okay. Let's hold it sideways. This is really the optimal way to play. We run version 1.00 by Glue Mobile and 2010 Activision Publishing Incorporated. Alright, So, this is really the optimal way to play the game. Anyways, we're not here for optimal. Well, we're not. That's the optimal way, of course, to play. Like, just regular. You wanna roll some people with your amazing skill. However, if you're speedrunning like I am, you should play vertical. But anyone who's gonna give it a shot, just flip your phone sideways. The disorientation actually helps you, believe it or not. So here, we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go up and play the game. So you could actually, if you wanted, take this by individual levels, which I actually might, just to show you all the 4 levels, I'm gonna show you all the levels. I'm gonna give you some tips for each one of them. It's looking like we're gonna have to actually, yeah, see, this is the problem with arrow key movement. You see how I stop right there? I stop. That's why you always use number pad movement. Look, perfect. Only interrupted by a cutscene. It's beautiful. Gorgeous control scheme, really. So I'm gonna let myself die here so I can just quit out of this and show you guys some of the other levels. You've already seen the first 2, quite a bit of my streams. But, let's see. Hey. There we go, okay. So, we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go the prison break. See, at the end of the trap, you go into a prison, of course. And we're going to escape the village. So here, it's really, start off killing this guy, which you really don't need to do technically, but I really generally go for this kind of run where you just kill people. I don't know, call me a murderer, call me a war hero, I don't know. But it's, you leave no witnesses, right? The only witnesses you leave are the people who are going to witness how incredible your speedrun is. So we got that guy running back to his cover like a little bitch. However, his cover is nothing to me, and I take him out. And as you can see, it's incredibly hard to run diagonally. That's kind of one of the worst parts of this level in the run, because you have to run, he runs at you diagonally, and it's just not good, because you have to try to fire diagonally, which you kind of have to stop for. But and here we just kind of run upwards, because there's really no incentive of killing those guys. I know I said I like to kill them, but there's really no incentive to kill them, because it actually saves you time to just run up here. So when you're actually far enough away, you get earlier shots on them, and like that, you survive with ridiculous low health. So we're gonna, as we walk through this, it's really slow, but it actually gives you some time to heal up. However, I think we're going to die here, yes, because we were walking diagonally. So that was just a brief glimpse of that level. He said no. Fuck off. Okay, let's try pressing 5. Yeah, arrow keys are not very good for this at all. So we're gonna show you jungle, right? And yeah, my escape, of course, did not go unnoticed. I was a POW just then. Somehow they did not take away my gun, but I will let it slide, because even though the logic is faulty, game is still solid. I would recommend to anyone who is a fan of the Call of Duty series. This is probably one of the best installments I've played. So this guy is going to hide like a little bitch. However, we're just going to completely destroy his cover and his sense of belonging. Yeah. So this is actually how the Vietnam War went down. This is actually based on a true story, if you didn't know. And it's pretty accurate to the story. Like, I think all they did really was just change the names, They changed the names to keep everyone's identity safe, because some people don't like that. But, yeah. If I was in a story as epic as this one, though, I wouldn't have them change my name. I'd be honored to be in the story. Anyways, we're gonna get through the jungle here. And, did you see how we walked like that? That was actually, to get past the... That was to get past that barrier immediately. We are pressing the wrong buttons like a fucking dunce. But that's okay. We get this guy killed because you don't get out of range in time enough for his... You don't get out of range in time for enough to kill you. So you do actually need to kill that guy. So this one, I've honestly just been messing up the controls here this run, but like it doesn't matter too much, and we don't actually have room for... Fuck off. Why? Okay. Now that I looked a little, I am reorganized. I just blew myself up like an idiot. See, that is a noob speedrunner. That's a noob speedrunner thing that everyone goes through it. Sometimes even when you're a professional, you accidentally hit a mine, It happens to the best of us, really. But diagonal movement is... Now the question about diagonal movement, right? It's kind of a double-edged sword because look, you kind of get a slower walk there, but it does cover different territory as opposed to going vertical and then horizontal. You actually just cut right through. So it does save time in certain instances, but then again, there is also the downside of not really being able to shoot while you're going diagonal. I mean, yeah. So you gotta use your diagonal movement sparingly, but when you do use it correctly, it can help you very much in a run. What button am I pressing? I think I'm gonna die here because I'm again losing my fucking marbles and pressing wrong buttons. So we will exit this application. This was a good run, or it wasn't a run, but that was of course part of the run. So, anyways, since I have the attention span of a fucking monkey, we're gonna play some other games, So, here we are. Here's the collection. Block Breakers 3 Unlimited, obviously, very fun game. You could technically speedrun it because it does have a campaign. And, you got Final Fantasy, which you could speedrun as well. Pac-Man, Snake, Tetris. Here's the whole... I'm going to play some Block Breakers. Now this game, has the advantage of you are actually able to decently well use the... You are actually able to use the arrow keys quite effectively in this. So... I'll show you the ropes of this game, of course. So here we are. I'm gonna shoot up there. I did mess that up a little. We do not want that power up. We get it anyway. Sick. Off to a great start. Now, here we are. Just block breaking away. Unfortunately, Nightmare 56, I don't think showed up to the chat. It is a shame. I was kind of looking forward to him, but, that's alright. I'm probably talking to myself. I have no idea if anyone's here. Jesus. That's like an existential crisis question. I'm just going to assume I got, like, PewDiePie viewers. And, okay, so we got the hot ball. It speeds up as it hits stuff, which isn't very good at all. But this kind of actually makes the hot ball good, this ability, because it causes the laser, and this thing's not getting out of the laser. So it actually turns the hot ball into a good ability, because especially if you're trying to, like, speedrun, oh yeah, then the hot ball becomes a godsend there. And as you can see, that timer is ticking away, which does mean that the timer's ticking away, meaning that, this ability doesn't last forever. It's quite like the human life, actually. So that was a good move. It was called the double ricochet. Did you see how it ricocheted off the wall and off the... It ricocheted off the wall and then off of the block. That's called the double ricochet. It is a professional move. So, as you can tell, I am quite an avid speedrunner of many games. And, This is a good ability. The fireball, hell yeah. I fucking love that ability. It makes me nut every time I see it. So, oh, I shrunk my pad a little. Oh, I got a cannonball. This is actually, as you can see, it breaks the green in one shot. Ooh, laser, that's a good ability. So these things, there's really no benefit to destroying them. Like, you win the level without them anyway. So it's looking like we're going to have lasers for the rest of the round, which is okay by me. And here we are. That is a completion. So, we're doing another quick play, you know, just double. Ah, it's the same map, you fucking cuck. Okay, we're going to go to the main menu. Yes. I'll show you guys the campaign, you know. We're going to... Oof. Okay, Neon Rose is the first... So you got... Okay. You got... This is just the shop. Here's the first world, sort of, Neon Rose. Then there's Catwalk, Hotel, Casino, and Mansion is the last one. So, we're going to go through Mansion because Mansion is unique. And essentially the story, you are competing against all these different people to challenge the world champion of, or to challenge ultimately this guy who is the world champion. These people are all champions in their own right, but this guy is the OG. He's the top dog. Like, he is the man. He is the man, the myth, the legend. And you're going to try to shit on his record. So, here we are. Now, the thing I like about this one is that it's actually got a boss fight. This world, the mansion one, it has a boss fight at the end. I think it's completely out of left field, but I just like it. It's a good boss. It's fun. It's simple. It's just a fun time. And here we are. Okay. See, this ability, just, it can negate bad abilities like the crazy ball, and it also turns things into a temporary fireball. I really like the jetpack ability. It's essentially, it turns them into a fast fireball. You know, oh, I do the aim thing that just showed up, but considering that was crazy ball, it wouldn't have worked. Ooh. Also, I can't really position the aim. Sometimes it breaks like that, or sometimes your shield doesn't actually work sometimes. Alright, here we go. Oh, I don't want the... Yes, fireball remains, boys. Oh, shield. Shield is actually a very powerful ability in this. Considering, like I said, sometimes it's just broken. It doesn't even break when a ball hits it. Because it's supposed to lower when a ball hits it. Actually, it's supposed to just be a one-time use from the beginning. However, I have all my items upgraded, which happens as you play the game. That money you earn, you spend at the shop to upgrade all your items. I don't know why this guy decided to go out and just ruin people's lives by destroying the records they built so hard to get, but, like, I think this guy is just a cuck. He just wanted to... He didn't even have any reason. Like, these people, one of them specifically says they got their lifestyle from this record, but... And he just destroys it because, you know, he feels like it. He's actually kind of a horrible person, but you gotta play as him. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't get the trick. Damn. Okay, well, I died to try to get the trick. Fuck. Okay. Okay. You can, with precise timing, shoot it up into there. Shit. See, I'm actually watching this from the stream screen, and this is looking fucking AIDS. I did get a game over, which was to be expected because of how awful this stream screen is. Well, that about settles it. I think this stream is going to end. I don't even think anyone's been on the stream, and I think I've been talking to myself like a fucking lunatic. That's fine. Whatever, dude. Hope you enjoyed. I mean, some of you might watch this as a video, considering the streams that, I guess, take care.